Hey guys, we are in IW5 now. We are going to make a budget and see if we have what it takes after we have our job put together and we figure out where we're going to live and pay our car payment and all of our bills. This is totally being an adult, and I hope it stresses to you all of the little things that you have to think about when you're spending money and how important a budget really is when you're an adult. All right, so there's 3 steps to this one. It says first we have to find a rental home or a place to rent. We are also going to use the internet for this one because once again Craigslist is blocked. The second step is to complete a budget using all the information below. And then the third step is to put it all together. Uh-oh, I just moved that. Let's undo. But the third step is to put it all together and answer some thought questions. Really reflect on, like, what does it take and did I make it? Would I survive? Would I thrive? Or am I going to have to rethink some of my choices? So, for step 1, these are all of the things we need to answer this first little group. Step 2, we need to have all of these things in our spreadsheets, and then these are to help you with step 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy these into my IW5 tab of my spreadsheet we've been working with. Alright, so they're separated, kind of like IW2 was, by each step. And you'll take it step by step, go back up to the top, and so it tells you exactly what to do. And once again, I'm verbally telling you that you have full permission to use Zillow or Rent.com or whatever you want to do, since we have some blockage issues on the school internet. So I'm just going to search for rental in Waco, Texas. Google is my best friend, guys. If I don't know how to do something, I just Google it. Literally, I would even just type in, I need a rental house in Waco, Texas, and I would depend on Google to find it for me. Alright, so I'm going to find this house for rent. I'm going to put them low to high. Look at this. $550 a month, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's just me. Why not? 18th Street, that's a great location. It's not quite in downtown, but it's pretty far from the valley too. I'm going to go ahead and take this one and call it my own, alright? So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link. And this is just for example's sake, so I'm not really scoping it out. I'm just going to go with it. This is $550 per month. So type of rental property. This was 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So there's someone else living with this, but it's all bills paid. Like, we'll be living with someone, but it's all bills paid. It's in the Baylor area. I have roommates. So it looks like a duplex to me, but it's not an apartment. So we'll just say that it is a shared house. I'm going to put the link right here. Alright, so was there a deposit required? I would look and see there is a $555 deposit per bed and bath, and it does have a lease. Okay, so this isn't going to like subtract from our monthly expenses. This is just something you need to pay attention to when you're getting a house. Utilities are paid, so that's a great deal. And then the monthly rental cost is $550 per month. Awesome. Alright, so step 1 is done. I found where I'm going to live, and I kind of scoped it out without digging too deep. Now, my monthly budgeted expenses. I am going to merge these 2 cells and center this because it's kind of like a title of all these things here. So, my rent was $550. Not sure what just happened, but my rent was $550. My car payment I'm going to go ahead and make this up because I didn't do a tutorial for IW2, so my IW2 page is blank. But my car payment, let's say, was $200 a month. Insurance on my car, $100 a month. I'm using super nice numbers, but these are things that you need to, like it says on step 2, interview an adult to get estimates on. And I'm adult. I'm technically interviewing myself right now and making estimates. My utilities are paid, so I'm just going to put 0. Cable and internet, I'm not sure if it said anything about it being shared, but let's just estimate $50. My cell phone, $50. Food, $200. And now let's add it all up to see what those basic monthly expenses are. Alright, so my total expenses were $11.50, and you guys can't do this, but I'm going to put self on the adult interviewed because I'm just doing this video as an example for you. And I'm done with step 2. Step 3 is to just look at those questions using these guiding answers here. Answer the questions in step 3. So my after-tax monthly pay, it was, let's say, $1,500. Right? Y'all saw that, right? Okay. I just made it up, but it's alright. You should have yours done because IW1 was our first step. Now, my monthly budgeted expenses, I'm taking that straight from here. I'm going to plug it in down here. Now, the difference was $350. So, at this point, you may be like, woohoo! I can, buy a bigger house or something. But let's take a look at these questions. If you didn't have enough money, what can you reduce or eliminate? Well, we had enough money, so we don't need to reduce or eliminate anything. Part B, it says, is there anything you would add to your monthly budget? If so, or what, and how would you pay for it? Now, this is where the whole, don't get so excited yet part comes in. So, $350. That sounds like a ton of money, especially after you've paid all your bills. However, think about some of the things that aren't here. What happens when you get that flat tire on the way to work? Or when you want to go see a movie with friends? Y'all know the movie theater is not cheap. What happens when it's Christmas time and you have to get Christmas presents for your family? Or a summer trip, maybe you want to go down to the beach for a weekend and you have to pay for an extra tank of gas and maybe rent a cheap hotel room. Every little thing adds up. Eating out at Taco Bell instead of using the groceries that you bought. Going to McDonald's to get a soft drink. Going to Dunkin' Donuts for that coffee every morning. All of that adds up, and those are things that we really want you to think about with these questions here. And really describe those things in the final assessment, which is to make that infographic. This is like the culmination of this whole project, and this budget is so helpful if you use this as a great learning experience for when you are on your own. I promise this would be so helpful to take a look at. Even if you do it once and just kind of get eyes on your finances, I cannot stress how important a budget could be. So,